things you noticed today during practice. The first one being is that Armani Rogers won't be out on the practice field. Unfortunately, yesterday he suffered a non-contact Achilles injury. He'll be examined next week, and there is really no timetable on his return. Jamin Davis is only going through walkthrough and meetings right now. He had a minor cleanup procedure on his knee from a lingering issue from last season. He'll continue to work his way back into the mix, and we're not worried about this being a long-time thing.
With Armani, how big a blow is that for you, considering what he saw from last year?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a blow, and it's unfortunate. It's just, he did it running, and like I said, it was non-contact. He's a young man that really progressed very well for us last year. But we feel very confident in the group of tight ends that we have right now as well. But it is a big loss as far as the young man's concerned.
Have you had any conversations with Chase since the fifth-year option, and just generally mentally, how's he doing and all that?
Well, just from what I've gotten in our text messages and conversations, hey, he gets it, he understands, and he's going to go out, and I really believe he's going to come in and give us everything he's got. I don't disagree with Jack's message that when he I believe Julie Donaldson was interviewing him, and he came out and said, this is about production-based business, and you have to produce. And if you want to look at a great example, that's what Duran did. Our intent is to keep our guys that produce for us. We want them to be around, want them to be part of what we're doing. And, so that's pretty much just been the message. And I believe he's adapted to it very nicely, and he's working hard. I'll be excited to see him when he has to be here. So, again, he's been on top of things.
In 2021, when Chase and Montez weren't here for the off-season workouts, it may have slowed, some of the implementation of, scheme or things like that. How do you avoid that happening, and what's your concern that could happen again? I'm
not as concerned just because these guys are a little bit older, a little bit more veteran. And when they get here, they'll just, jump right in. They did come for the first week. They did get a lot of the installation stuff originally that we're going to do. Defensively, I know this much. We'll go through this installation process 3 times during this period, from when we start phase 1 all the way till we get to the mini camp. And then we'll go through it again when we get to training camp. So a lot of it will be redundant at some point. But to get it all, would have been nice. But again, this is voluntary. So where we are is pretty much working with the guys that are here.
A big part of this is getting these rookies, some of the newer guys, integrated with this system and with you guys, playing with you guys. What have you seen from them out there?
Yeah, I think, your rookie year is a tough year, so I know they're all kind of swimming right now, but they're just doing the best job that they can of watching the old guys. We're trying to set a good example, letting them know that we're here to help them if they need help. I know they have a lot of extra time with the coaches and the strength staff, so, I'm just encouraging them to, if they're going to make a mistake, make sure you make it full speed. Try not to think as much and trust yourself while you're out there. But if you could put the time and the work in outside of these walls, then it'll give you more confidence when you come out here on the field.
How excited are you about this offense under an EB direction?
I'm excited. It's not where it needs to be now, but it's only day 2 with helmets on. But we've been working, and with him pushing us, to be where we need to be, we getting there.
Right, man. Off season feels so long and so short at the same time, but I'm excited to be out here and really loving the energy and excited about what's to come.
AG mentioned that, a new energy. Explain that. What is this new energy?
I don't know. It just feels different. So again, I'm excited. You never want to get too excited before the season starts because every year, every team is 0-0, and we have a lot to prove and a lot to improve on. But I like where we're starting at, and we'll see what happens.
It's good to come to work and be around the team. I just like being around the team and trying to get the job done.
We saw you working in individual and then standing in the back during team drill. Kind of can you just tell us what's going on there?
I'm just coming to work. Being around the guys, doing my job. Getting back 100% healthy. Just coming to work.
Cam, last 2 guys that have been up here, AG and JA, both said there's a new energy here, a new feeling. What do you see in the early going here?
I feel like it's a lot of competition. Like the new offensive plays they running. Like more exciting plays. More plays for us to make plays on too, though. So I feel like that's a new energy. Just a lot of competition going on right now.
What do you mean when you say more exciting plays?
Trying to take the top off. We not going for none of that, but they be trying to.
Just to clarify, you're healthy?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just coming to work every day.
Is the sitting out team part related to kind of your contract situation?
Nah, you know, I'm just coming to work, being with the guys. You know, I like being around my team. That's why I'm here.
How
How much
excited are you about this secondary and how good it can be now with Forbes and adding already pieces to Defoe, you, and so many? How excited are you for this secondary?
I mean, I'm really excited. You know, we got like the young guys that came in, they real smart. You know, they catching on already. You know, and then Defoe, you know, the strides he made last year, and then Percy got a pick today. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a real upside to our secondary.
Curious, your early impressions for you being out here, just what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's good, man, just to be out here with the guys. Just flying around, just learning the defense, learning from some of the older guys, and trying not to make the same mistake too many times.
You know, being a rookie and getting that first jersey, the helmet, what is that like, those emotions is, you know, finding that?
Man, it was a great feeling. You know, when I was back in Florida, I didn't have too much gear, so when I got up here, it just overloaded me with a bunch of gear. Just being able to put that helmet on just means a lot and represent this organization.
What are some things that you know when you're out there that you say, okay, you've got to start working on this, or anything that surprised you maybe?
Definitely like the speed of the game, the tempo. You know, things are moving fast out there, so just being able to understand where you're supposed to be and when you're supposed to be there. Just get in the right position to make plays.
Got a little bit of my explosiveness back, able to launch a little bit better than I was, and you know, excited just to be out here working with the guys, getting better, and learning a new offense.
What's your early read on the enemy?
Oh, it's been great so far. Developing relationships has been one huge thing he preaches, and obviously y'all can tell just the tempo of things is very different. And, it's going to be really good for us come fourth quarters of games when you know other teams could be tired and we're not.
And you talk about, you know, feeling good right now. How much is your confidence building at this moment, and how good does it feel to have that confidence back?
I think it feels good, not just for myself, but for everybody. I think you can see everybody building confidence in just day to day. But for me, yeah, especially just being able to go out there and make cuts that I weren't exactly comfortable making last year, and making them completely normal this year.
What was your reaction, I guess, to Armani, and do you say anything to him considering how your last couple options were?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It hurt my heart. It hurt a lot. We were standing right behind him, and obviously we saw the whole thing and heard the whole thing, which was even scarier. But you know, I talked to him yesterday. I told him that it's gonna be some dark days, and when those days come, my number is always available. Call me, because it sucks, man. You know, not even during the season, tearing an Achilles and not having your second season really intact, and you knowing what your grind is to come back is going to be at least 10 months. So I feel for the kid. I'm sorry for him, but you know, he'll come out on the back.
Yeah, it's good to be a new place. I'm wanted and feel wanted, so it's nice. Excited to be here. Excited to work with these guys. We've got a good team, so see what we can do.
What's the dynamic like out there with the Commanders and you now being a part of it?
I feel like, I don't know, it's football, so it doesn't change much from day to day and things like that. You know, we got a good D-line, that's good to go against every day, so that helps. But yeah, I mean, not much changes from building to building, it seems like.
What's it like working with Sam?
He's good. He's calm, collected. He doesn't he doesn't seem like he gets flustered much at all. You know, I know it's only day 2, but he's taking good command of the offense, and you know, it's working out well.
What are you working on personally for your game?
I gotta stay pass pro specifically. I gotta stay square, more square in my my kicks and stuff like that. Just try to be better about passing games off and stuff inside. So that's kind of my main focus right now. It's more of a passing camp right now. You know, there's no pads on, so we're not doing any run drills and stuff like that. So it's my main thing is to work on that, work on my hands, and just kind of working off games and stuff like that inside there.
Is there anything you do to build a comfort level with Sam and Jacoby and those guys? Am I overthinking it?
Yeah, it's just reps. You just gotta. I mean, it's the same. You know, most quarterbacks are taught pretty similar. So from building to building, it's fine. But just reps. Just getting in there with the guys and just reps at the end of the day is all that really matters.
There was a moment today where Sam kind of pulled you guys back out of the being down and back in the hole. What was that message like, or what happened there?
I think somebody lined up wrong or something happened. It doesn't look good. We want to start over and make it good, perfect from the.